Hello everyone and welcome back to Factorio. I did a lot of maintenancing stuff off camera and I noticed a few more maintenancing things I need to do. I also managed to learn a few little tidbits of science. But the first little maintenance thing I need to do before we get started on attacking the aliens is the fact that, well, one of the things I wanted to do is I want to be able to make explosive rockets, which are these, and I need explosives for that. And explosives take sulfur. And the deal is, I'm not really making much explosives, making much sulfur right now, because I am kind of low on petroleum. I have never switched over to cracking the system yet. I have some right here. I have a little bit of it being cracked, but I never turned over this system to the other system, because you can actually turn this over to the other refinery, which gives you more petroleum. This gives you 4, this gives you 5.5. So I actually need to switch this over to that as opposed to this. It just needs water as well. It gives me less of the heavy oil, which I don't really need that much of anyway, and it gives me more of the stuff that I actually need. Let's just select. I want to get this because it's in the blue belts. Let's go ahead and select. This one's not selected anything. Let's go ahead and select this and do this as well for this one as well. And let's get this situated real quick. I just noticed that I never actually did this. Okay, that hooks the oil part of it up. And I should have some underground belts, or I can make underground belts, underground pipes. Let's go ahead and take this back up. Let's pick this apart. We'll take this one up as well. Hook that one up. Hook this one back up. Hook that one back up. Hook those up and hook that up. Okay, that'll make this into the better process. This makes it the cleaner process, I guess you can say, because give me more of the stuff that I actually need as opposed to the stuff that I don't need, because none of it's being stored. I had hardly any of it being made, even though I have 2 systems down here breaking it down. I still have 1.6. I have a lot of stuff stored. So really I need to make more of these systems as well, because I really need this stuff so I can, produce more. These are chemical plants, aren't they? Yeah, these are chemical plants. Actually, how much oil do I have? Do I have a lot of oil? Not really a lot of oil. 1.1, 1.2. If I put 2 more right here on the other end, it should be good. How goes the water? It's pretty good. The end is this way, and I need it to break down into that. Same way here. I need it to break down into that. Alright. So, I need to have the water. I just love running pipes, It's my favorite thing in the world to do. So I need to run water out this way. I may have to go some more pipes. I may not have enough pipes. And then oil. And then I need to get the oil down here as well. Okay. This should be good after this. Stop for a second. And connect that off. And now there should be going. Okay, yeah, those are going, and they should be making more petroleum gas. Yeah, okay. It looks kind of funky, but it works. And I do have my power situation completely under control. I added 2 more sections of steam. I also had a lot of water issues going on, so that's all been stabilized. Walked right across in front of that train. I would have deleted my entire inventory. I probably have a lot more drones going now. I'm not sure exactly how many is going, but there's probably a lot more going. I added some solar panels here in this little bulk. It's near my power section, because originally this only had 2 2 steam sections. Now it has 4. I added more water pumps here. There's 3 here that was not there before, which gives me a water pressure of 9.3 on that end. And there are several more over here to make sure the system has enough water. There's a lot of water, because I think this water actually goes somewhere else as well. Well, so a lot of water getting fed off elsewhere. This has been packed up with stone because I have 2 miners going on it. Just some tiny maintenancing things in here. I can't remember exactly all was maintenanced. These were dealt with and organized a little bit. Mainly kept stuff I needed. I need to dump this stuff off because it's not... I thought these would help, but they don't help. I laid back out this. I moved this down here, and I fixed some... I got rid of some little power poles. This finally finished. Anything else can be removed yet? No. Close but not quite. Alright. Just some tiny maintenancing things that's been going on. The steel issue is the fact that I'm cutting this off means that the steel is going down here and stopping. But I'm not really using this steel for that much. So it's not that big of a problem. I probably have got a good bit of, yeah, I have a lot of those. I'm trying to think all I did. Some of it's like unseen stuff. I didn't check the water pressure in here. 8.5. See, even that could use another pump. Make another pump that goes here real quick. Oh, here's another one. Let's get some more shotgun shell damage. Sometimes I've just been selecting random stuff. Like that. Alright, so let's try to fix our water pressure. That's 9.2 now. 9.4. So that fixes our water pressure. That helps our water pressure some. These are even old belts and stuff, so I haven't even replaced these belts. These still need maintenance right down here, but they haven't been dealt with yet. So everything's going a little bit smoother. It still took a lot of tedious cleaning up that I did. Down here, everything's still going. Some backup down here. Or to make one more furnace to go right here because it's missing one. But everything else is clean at the moment. So I can actually work towards getting the explosives being made. And I can take out the bases a lot faster. But I've got the power situation under control. So that's no problem anymore. Power is not a problem. Now that I got the petroleum going, we should be making sulfur out of better... Yeah, we're making sulfur again. So that's the problem, is we stopped making sulfur. And that's not good. Not good at all. And this is cracking heavy oil down into lubricant, which is... These drums are full. And these I'll eventually make into the blue belts. As these take fast inserters, lubricant, and iron gears. So I can actually start making the blue belts and maintenance and everything of even higher, which is something fun to do. But we're not going to do that right now. We're going to start at least making the explosives. I said we were going to try to take it alien on bases on today, but we might just have to do the making the explosives today, rockets, because we have to make the explosives, which takes coal, water, and sulfur. We have water here, which I've used all my pipes to maintenance that other line. It had to be done though. It really did have to be done. So let's go get some more pipes. I'm not going to tell my drones to do it because they're doing their own thing. I don't even know how many I have now. I have no idea how many of these things there are. There's a good bit of them. You can see them like dotted around here. A lot of them down here. And a lot of them down over here. Because this is where they get created. So that means they exist over here more. This is where a lot of the requests are made as well. Except that speed. I can't do that one. Worker robot speed. Sure, let's learn that. So they just made another one, I believe. See, they're making them, and then they get put it in there automatically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this off. So they quit requesting more. I think 200 more after whatever, how much I have, is a pretty good number. Actually, I think it probably takes like, I think it's probably like 20 more. But let's just quit getting them to call more for a little bit, because it's also going to drain my power. I came over here for pipes. I also clean my inventory of all these stupid things here. One of those as well. This is what I need right here. Let's go ahead and, while I'm making my way up there, I have some old pipes as well. That's old cables still. See, I still have some old stuff I need to get rid of. I still have a lot of maintenance that needs to be done. That's why I wanted to do some of it off camera, because it would just be tedious for me to do every single tiny upgrade and fiddle with on camera, because it's taking me 12 minutes just to kind of get set up on this. So it's really going to be next time we actually take on the aliens, because I haven't even set up the stupid factory to make the explosives yet. But see, we have these things right here, which is fueling our factory in the dark. That's our solar panels backup kind of thing. So we need coal. Not that. I need coal, sulfur, and water. We have coal down here. So I can easily split off coal right here. And I can actually take it up on this belt with the iron if I wanted to. Or the... because we have water coming in here. Right here. We have water right here. It looks janky, but this is water. I don't know why it's doing this. There, it's fixed. I don't know why I had that jankiness. It's not janky anymore. Okay, so we need coal, water, and sulfur. So we have water, sulfur. So now I just need coal, and I'm guessing a chemical factory. As soon as I find it. There we go. Pretty sure this needs to be in a chemical plant. Yeah, I thought so. How do I want to route this? Do I want to route it over here? Or do I want to put it up here? I can actually do it right here. I'm trying to think the best place to do it. You know, it's always like you trying to figure out the best place to do everything, to make everything as neat as possible. I want everything to be as neat as possible, and I don't want it to be a mess. Oh wait, I can't have that. That's got to be a pipe there. This can be an underground pipe. There you go. So I can walk through. Because I can actually route the coal up on this belt. And then pick it off. Just so I don't have to run so many belts. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I need a splitter belt. And let's just save me some routing. And we're going to just route it around and under. And we're going to have it ride on this belt. And we want this to be a purple one now. And we want it to get iron. And we want another purple one. Here. And we want this to get coal. Okay. We need an underground belt. Yeah, I found out you could use these things right here just as regular belts. So it's like no big deal. So it's going to come out probably. I don't know what it's going to come out to. So this can actually be an underground belt as well. So I need one more underground belt. So I need an underground belt here. I'm stuck. Here, and I want it to come. It's a good thing I moved that line. And then here. To there. Okay. So there is coal and sulfur. And then we need water. So there's my those ingredients. And this is still getting sulfur, I'm guessing. I didn't have to do that though, did I? There we go. This looks better that way. And we're gonna do it from, I don't want to actually do the actual thing. The actual chemical plant for it. I can do it kind of in line with these. Put it right here. I can find out which line actually needs the water. Because this needs to make explosives. Awesome. So this needs to have this. And this needs to have the water inserted into it. So now I need to get water. Water is here. Or I can just pull it from here as well. Because it's actually coming from here. And now it should be making explosives. Of course, it's not leaving anywhere. And I can pull it out into a provider chest. Isn't that nifty? I've got the explosives being made. And a nice, neat, kind of organized. It's sharing lines and stuff, so it's actually kind of neat. It's not too intrusive. It's just they're sharing lines. This is taking off that. That's taking off that. Splitting it off where it needs to go. This is splitting these off where they need to go. And everything's being all nifty thrifty. And we're all good there. And this is making that. And now to make the next tier, which is the rockets, I need rockets, which is electronic circuits and explosives and iron plates. Conveniently, iron plates are right here. I just need the green cards, which are nowhere over here. They get brought over here, at that spot. So I can actually just have the requester chests bring them here. And these need to be made in just a factory. These are just made in factories. So I just need factories. I don't have any basic factories on me. So let's go get some factories. Instead of spending forever making them in my inventory, I can actually just walk back and get them. Because probably by the time I get there, I went back, I'd probably make one, and then I can get like a whole stack of them. I can actually start making the 3s to tear up all the factories up. So that's something I need to maintenance up to as well, as making everything a factory 3. That makes everything go faster. And get all the blue belts, make everything even go faster on top of that. And be good and good and good. Good and gooder. Here they are, my factories. Alright, there's me a stack of factories. Got a lot of blue things now. Maybe because I'm not using them. Maybe because I'm doing some things I didn't need them for. Don't know. I need to do some speed and efficiency things in my laboratories, and we'll do better. So if I can at least get the things being made, I can let them start getting made while I do some more maintenance off camera. I did move my car over here, by the way, and we'll be better off for next time. Okay, let me see this again. Ones are electronic circuits and explosives. These need even more explosives. So ones need explosive and iron plates. Twos need the rockets and then more explosives. I think these are even the wrong ones. I think I need these, don't I? Because rockets are for me. I think these are the ones that I need. Yes, I'm making it manually. I think these are the one I need. Yeah, I needed these. I need the cannon shells. So I don't need the rockets. I need the cannon shells. Okay. So I need the cannon shells instead of the other ones. That makes... I'm glad I looked. So instead I need steel and plastic. Plastic is made over here, down below. And steel I need brought over here instead. But I still need explosives. I did know I need explosives. So I need these. So I need 2 plastics. Okay. So I need these. 2 plastics and 4 steels. So I need plastic brought up here from below, which can ride on the... because they're right here. Or I can just let them use the requester chests. Either that, I could peg it into the copper line and get it to run up here as well. Okay, let's go ahead and set these up, because I'll need 1 now. Because right here's the explosives. Because if I run it here, if I put this here and say I want to make explosive cannon shells, okay, then I need to put an inserter here. And if I actually ran up the correct... if I ran up plastic, for example, on the copper line, and then change this to only pull off copper. Okay, I took that to only pull off copper. I took this to only pull off plastic. And then had another one that brought in steel. I have a requester chest. Put the steel right here and have it request steel. this request steel. And then have it after that pull out into a chest. Always provider chests. Once you have these things, you always want to do provider chests. Just saves him having to change them out later. And then I can power all the things. You're still not powered. It's powered. So this has got power. It's already getting the explosives, but we don't have plastic, nor do we have steel. Do I have any steel in my... I do have some steel in my inventory. So I can give it some steel to start kickstarting it. But I want to get some plastic up on this belt right here. So we need to run plastic. Up on this belt. Let's cut this thing off to there. Okay, it looks kind of weird, but it does work. So that is a thing. Flamethrower. Flamethrower turret. Interesting. I learned that. So now we have this taking plastic up into the line. That bothers me right there. Let's fix this right now. There you go. So now we have these going up here and splitting off to their necessary areas. They're bringing steel. Oh, we have a good lord at our drones. This tests how many drones you have. I'll tell you that much. Requesting 500 of an item. And you don't have it. So we have explosive cannon shells. We have one. We have one. We have one of them. That's a thing. Productivity modules. Speed down. Energy conductive. I'll get a couple of speed modules. So we're going to put 2 speed modules in these things. But so we've got our ammo being produced. So I guess once I actually get ready, I guess this one's going, because this one's relatively close. Let's see how close that thing is, because it's right here, right north of me. It's showing it's right north of me. Yeah, this guy. I probably could actually do some gun turrets and stuff as well from that. Or I could just get my tank, which is what I'm doing my tank for. But we're getting this thing going away. We have 8 now. So next time we'll be taking on these guys. We got plastic being brought up here that will fix this belt. I can actually move my requester chest up to this end of the line. That way the belt, the provider chest for the plastic to this end of the line. So that way it won't look so weird, you know, where it is. But, you know, they're requesting a lot of steel. But I think it doesn't look that weird where it is. Next thing I have to do is doing the blue belts, and I have to get the purple stuff. I have to get the purple stuff underway so I can get the rocket silo, because I need the rocket silo so I can get essentially done with what your essential purpose of this game is, which is to blast off a rocket. But I think we've got a pretty efficient system. Now that we have some ammo for our cannon. We have 13 ammo. In fact, I'm just going to leave them in here and we'll see exactly how many we create for this. I actually remember I had to fire the thing. But yeah, I think we've gone pretty decently well here. And I guess this is a good place to end it. Although it's gone a little bit long because we were trying to get everything situated with getting the ammo situated. Because I thought we might be able to get to killing the aliens today, but you know, we gotta have something to kill them with. Gotta have ammo. It's gonna take a little bit, but I'm probably gonna do a little bit more maintenancing, aka lay more solar panels down over there and everywhere else. I may set up a factory. Oh, these actually need speed modules. I kind of don't want to do something fancy like that. If it was a simple factory, I would do it. But I don't know if I'm going to do something that in detailed off camera. We'll think about it. More likely I'm just going to do maintenancing. I probably want to do all my... I may add more of certain facilities, such as my plastic facility, maybe added onto my... I may do something with I may do some more with my other facilities, such as my cracking of my oil down. I may crack this oil down into this oil, or make more of this heavy fuel, or something like that. I'm gonna do some maintenancing stuff as I'm letting ammo build. So there's gonna be some stuff done off camera that's gonna be kind of like little tedious things. Nothing heavy, major stuff like major processes. But next time we will attack the aliens and get their purple bloobs so we can do the next science. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it, and I'll see you next time. Until then, bye.